as I'm not a South African, but is it if I was a South African, I would feel the same way as far as we have South Africans in America break their silence, explain reasons why they are called xenophobic, man. This has been a hot topic recently. Xenophobia, xenophobic. I've been staying out of it, bruh. I'm staying out of it. You feel me? Like I don't want to be in the mix of this negativity. But I'm curious to know what South Africans in America point of view of this whole thing, considering everything that's going on in the US with, ICE and things like that. Because when I look at it, it's kind of the opposite. You know what I mean? Like in the US, the government is handling like illegal foreigners and things like that with ICE. You know what I mean? And then in South Africa, you see the government kind of more laid back with the situation, but it's the people who are protesting and speaking out about illegal foreigners. So let's go ahead and check this out, man. If you guys are new here, hit that sub button, like the video. Let's get right into it, guys.
We're going to deport the hijackers. We're going to deport all the criminals that are in this country. Is because they know and understand that the moment the drug dealers land in their homelands, it's their children who the drugs will now be sold to. It's their husbands who now the cars will be hijacked from. You understand? They know that it's their countries that will now become more dangerous. And that is why they're trying to force us South Africans to live with the very same people that they don't want to live with and cuff us using the word xenophobia. Stay woke.
If you're fighting us for asking you to love your own country, then there is something deeply wrong with you. Don't you think?
Just because South Africans bafuna stronger immigration laws on people that come into South Africa who are not South Africans does not mean that's xenophobia, guys. It does not mean that. If it's neyazi mithetho from other countries, neyazi mithetho like from other countries. I don't even think people...
South Africans calling for stronger immigration law doesn't make us bad people. It means we want structure, accountability, and a system that actually works. Right now, both our government and our artists are failing us discipline. Artists? What do you mean by artists? And I understand, man. I definitely understand. I'm speaking as I'm not a South African, but if I was a South African, I would feel the same way as far as illegal immigrants coming into the country. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, I ain't gonna say all the time, sometimes these people come with bad intentions to sell drugs, sex trafficking, a lot of terrible things, you know what I'm saying, happen a lot of times when bad foreigners come into certain countries with bad intentions.
About this. They travel, but they don't share the things that they go through, their experiences about when they land in those other countries. Criminal, bruh. They take us to these offices. Question con. Bas interrogate. Do you have biltong on you? Do you have raw meat? Do you have amanye question in faith anganangqondo. Bayak interview and daughter to just get into their country. You are in a full-on interview. I spend more than an hour to 2 hours. Une visa that time. You have all the proper documents. You don't just get let through. No. If you are connecting to London.
That's crazy that he said that, because when I went back to the US, bruh, I was like, the security was like, hey, you got any biltong? Because he was like, where are you coming from? Told him where I was coming from, whatever. He was like, oh, yeah, I've been there. He was like, you got any biltong on you? I was like, nah, bro, I didn't bring no biltong back. He's like, hey, bring some biltong back with you next time.
You need a visa. You're not even going to London. Udinga visa ukuthi you're catching a flight ekwisa somewhere. Udinga visa. Do you understand? These people can even take your phone. Most US ufike, they can even take your phone. Fika izinja ziyaround nje labo bobby. Ziyakunuka. Abakubuza ukuthi unama allergy or awunaba allergy. Abanandaba, they don't give a shit. Labantu your musicians abaphumayo bayosha ama gigs somewhere. Abanjeli, even though they're rocking Gucci, they're rocking whatever. Bayazikhipha le cathula. They also go through the same process, bruh. Ayibayenzi special just because they're big in South Africa. It does not eliminate them. They need to speak up more. I have big respect for Oscar Mbo. I saw his post and I was like, that's what's up. AKA Nai was one of the people who used to talk a lot about these things. These two people are the only people that I know. Audacity of people who come into our country and basbize ngamagama just because we enforcing the fact that we want stronger laws is insane. It's insane. They are booking out venues. Inyugi South African. They are wealthy. They have all this money. Ngati with South Africans, they rely on bookings. Siyabasapota mfethu, siyabasapota. They have all our support. But basibonga ngani? Basibonga ngani? Ngodanki oneplate yani. Problem is, lama favorite artist wenu agruva nama politician, amanye ajola nama politician, the same politicians who are supposed to be helping us with these same laws. So these celebrities, lama faves wenu, are not gonna speak up for you guys because they are eating. Bayadla. They're securing bags. They don't care about anything else. They're greedy. And they don't think about labanta bapansi. Once they're there on top, it's done. It's chai. It's chai. Pelili. Maraninan busy.
You know what I've always been curious about? I've always wondered, like, how do you know if someone is undocumented, or unless you work for the government as a regular citizen, how can you look at somebody and be like, oh, that person's undocumented? You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen a lot of things going around, like on social medias of people getting beat up and things like that. But how do you point out someone who is not documented and documented? That's what I like. That's what I don't like. I don't know. I'm not in the field. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just at my desk. You feel me? But like, as someone outside looking in, like, how do you point out, like, oh yeah, that person's undocumented? Like, how do you know? Like, is it a certain movement? Like, how do they move differently? You feel me? Like, how does a person know exactly if a person's documented or undocumented? I think that's my question about this whole thing, because then I feel like it comes to a point where it might be a confusion of if a person is documented, you know what I'm saying, have all their documents, is in the country, you know what I'm saying, they provided job, maybe they might have they might own a business or something, for example, and they could be providing jobs for other people in the country. But now this person is being targeted because they're not from South Africa. You know what I mean? So like, that's where it gets confusing for me, is how do you know? Because then it becomes a problem of, now we're trying to direct this to people who are undocumented, but now people who are documented are being affected as well. So it kind of sucks, bro. Like, how do you know? How do you, like, I don't know, maybe y'all can help me. Maybe y'all can help me better understand. How do you know? That's my question. I've always wondered, how do you know? How do you know, bro?
Dancing to every music that they release. It's nice. You guys need to start boycotting. You need to start boycotting these artists. You need to start doing that.
My guy blaming
because
the
they could
artist.
be doing so much better. They rely on the South African people, bruh. They rely on us. They are where they are because of support. Boycottani labantu. Boycottani labantu. It's not just politicians. Politicians know what they're doing with these artists. They know. Boycottani labantu. They're gonna feel it. And without your support, they are nothing. They are nothing. So do the right thing, guys, for your futures at least. Nama future wabantwana benu.
South Africa, my continent.
But how do you blame the artist? I don't know. I couldn't point out everything that he was saying, but how do you blame the artist, bruh? Like, wouldn't it be like, it's solely the government? You know what I'm saying? It's solely the government's situation that they need to step in and, you know what I'm saying, organize this and maneuver it the correct way, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how you can blame the artist, bro. Of course they have influence, but as an artist, like, they just living they trying to make it like everybody else in this world. You know what I'm saying? They're doing their job. Their job is to make music and you know what I'm saying? The government's job, what they went to school for, is what they are hired to do, is to do their job and enforce those laws and things like that. Blaming celebrities, and that doesn't make sense, bro.
South Africa, my home. I'm a musician. I'm a businesswoman. I'm a citizen of South Africa. Guys, go to this video might cause me bad blood. Guys, go to this video might cause me my enemies. Guys, go to the video is only even knows I wait. Babatul. But never go and getting oh well. It's better what's in Zonde, so this is it. My musician, Batuli. Instead of cool man, Batuli Kulas. I want this thing. You celebrate. Nalendo day, you pride. Njengamanje sisebenza indaba yobu-artist. Njengamanje kumele sisukume silwele izwe.
Okay. So their argument is basically they want the musicians, entertainers, and actors, celebrities, to join the movement to help influence people. But I still feel like nothing's gonna be done until the government does what they need to do. I guess they want the influence the people to influence the people so that the government will do something. But I think the government just needs to do something, right?
Ingane zethu sinengane. Sikhulisa abantwana sinemndeni kuneyingane zizokhulela lezi ngane mawukuthi nina anilwele izwe leni. zizokhulela lezi ngane mangabe nibuka la social media nihle phansi nithi ya nabo phakela umthakathi nabo ngizwe nalibutho mina ngiumuntu wesifazane nithi asiye khona. We need to stand up for South Africa. Enough is enough. They have taken a lot from South Africa. If it takes ukuthi nisibize ngokuthi xenophobic, it's okay. You guys akekho umuntu ongafika ashaye umthetho eNigeria. You are owning stands, you are owning properties, you are buying houses, you are buying cars. Who's driving a Porsche? A hairdresser, a barber. Who is owning a 5-point-something million property in his name? But who barber? Who hairdresser? Who does that? Who does that? What type of business are they doing? What type of business are they doing? Enough is enough. This is right. They have taken from us too much. Too much. We love our African countries. We love our African brothers. Imagine me in Nigeria. Imagine me in Ghana, in Zimbabwe, selling drugs, destroying a country, and then come back eating xenophobic when you're fighting for your country. Enough is enough. Batuli, Matrigo, entertainers, stand up. I know what's in Lambil and Fisher. Naming Lambil and Lambeswin. If ever we have to go.
I understand it now. I understand it now. The thing is not them being in the country and having business and things like that. It's how they're getting the businesses, how they're getting the cars illegally through selling drugs or trafficking or however else they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? But it still sucks. It sucks for the people who are actually doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? It sucks for the people. That's why I'm feeling for the people who are actually doing it the right way, who actually does own that Porsche, have that business because they maybe went to school and maybe they're an engineer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks for those people, bruh. But I definitely agree. You know what I'm saying? The ones that come and traffic, sell drugs, and now it sucks, bro. It sucks. And I feel like there's something that the government definitely has to step in to fix because yeah, now it's causing an issue of chaos. You know what I'm saying? Like, it needs to be stopped before it gets even worse. You know what I'm saying? The government definitely needs to do their job and stepping in and enforcing those laws, making sure everybody is documented. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the drugs, you feel me, off the streets and things like that. And basically, that's what the U.S. is doing, bro, with ICE. That's basically what the U.S. is doing. You know what I mean? Like, and it's the same thing. You feel bad for the people who came to the U.S. properly and, you know what I'm saying, are there for good intentions and good reasons. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, it's tough. It's tough.
We have to stay hungry, fighting for our country. So be it. Enough is enough. Enough is. I mean, I've got people who are having an ID with South African names and surnames, buying properties, buying cars. I'm not jealousy. It just pains me how they're making that money. If mele kuthenga igazi, so be it for our country. Isizwe sobabamkhulu lesi. Isizwe sokhokho lesi. Isizwe sikaphunga nomageba, stand up. Stand up. South Africans, stand up. Enough is enough. So I'm saying this to you all. This is not xenophobic. This is us fighting for our country that has been used, that has been damaged, that has been... There's too many Nyaope people. We have been preaching this shit for too long. For too long. Now it's high time to stand up and fight for South Africa. We don't have a problem with them coming to South Africa. As long as it's proper. There is no pain of losing something and do not find any trace of it. There is no pain of ukuhlukumezeka, uhlukunyezwa umuntu ngisho ngabe kuthiwa uyo-report uzoreport ubani ngoba konke loyo akekho akathola ndawo. Labantu bafike as abantu bokuzovakasha. Namhlanje they are owning ama-shop, we can't even open our own businesses. We can't. Why? Because these people, and most of them, they are almost 98%. Almost 98% of those people, of those foreigners in South Africa that don't have papers. No.
98%. 98%, y'all. I want to do my research now. I want to know, like, is she just saying that, or is it really 98%? Oh, that's insane, bro. That's insane.
We are not xenophobic. We are fighting for our country. We don't want to end up like you, to run away from our country, to run away from our problems. Instead of solving our problems in our country, we are running away. No, we don't want to end up like that. We don't. And there are people who are coming here and saying South Africa must be withdrawn on 1, 2, 3. South Africa is xenophobic. South Africa. No, we are not. You have made South Africa a playground for too long. More than 30 years. We're saying enough is enough. Sifuna izwe lethu, sifuna izwe lamaPedi, lamaZulu, lamaTsonga, labeSuthu, abeze South Africa ngokuwumthetho. Abasuka eLesotho coming to South Africa ngokuwumthetho. Sifuna izwe lethu eliphila amaXhosa, eliphila amaVenda. We don't want the South Africa that we are in. Everybody must go home. Hamba uye ekhaya kini and open that saloon and be a billionaire through saloon, because you are saying saloon. Everybody in South Africa, every foreigner in South Africa is a saloon, a haircutter, a hairdresser. No, we are tired. Our brothers are in the streets, but we are tired. We are tired. We want to open our own. We want to do our own businesses. Asikwazi. Yay, asikwazi. Asikwazi zinja. Asikwazi. Like, who does that? Who does that?
What did she say? What is the reason why they can't open up their own though? What was the reason why? She said, and I missed. What was the reason why, y'all?
Nigerians are making videos. Yeah, we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. They must come. Bruh, are you that stupid? To stand in front of everyone and claim someone and claim others' country. Why are you not going home? You all are owning fake IDs. You all are owning fake licenses. You're owning a lot of fake papers, documents. We are frustrated. Enough is enough. Mbokodo sukuma. Mbokodo sukuma. Sukuma. Asona magwala. Zulu people are sizoni iqhwaga. No, we are fighting for our country. We are fighting for our country. South Africa, let's unite and fight for Israel. To Israel, Babamkulu. No, enough is enough. We are not against them coming and visit. We still visit. We still travel a lot. But with proper identities and proper documents to travel. Hey, bo. Kwanele, se kwanele ke manje ke. Manje, kwanele bafana ngamane.
They don't want to leave, y'all. They don't want to leave, bruh. Hey, I understand them, bro. It's a beautiful country, but you definitely have to be documented, bro. I definitely agree with my South African people who feel like people should do it the right way. Like, if you want to be in a country, do it the correct way, bro. Do it the correct way. Get the right documentations to allow you to be in that country for however long you want to stay in that country. You know what I mean? If you want to become a citizen in that country, do the right things, do the right steps to become a citizen or whatever you're trying to do in that country. But as far as coming in illegally with false identities and made up stuff, you know what I mean? Like, that gives you the opportunity to do illegal things. The selling of the drugs, the trafficking. Now you're money laundering through clubs and these and shops and things like that. Like, yo, my people here at SA done had enough, bruh. They done had enough. So I definitely understand that part. But I also feel for the people who are on the good end who might get some of the, you know what I mean? Some of that hate towards those people can spread towards some of the people who are here that are documented, are here for good intentions and good reasons. You know what I mean? So it sucks, man. It sucks. It really does. But let me know what y'all thoughts are. But I understand. I feel South Africa, bro. I feel them when it comes to, you know, the legals and things like that. But I just feel bad for the good people, bro. The good people. And same with the US. It's literally the same thing, bro. It's just in the US, like I said, it's opposite. It's the government dealing with it, and then the people just kind of like, you know what I mean? But let me know what y'all thoughts are. I hope you liked my reaction, my commentary to this. If you did, smash that like. Sub to the channel, guys. Stay tuned for the next one, man.